Hi there, how's it going? My name's Jonny Clarke. I'm a member of the North Harbour Senior Men's Water Polo team, and I've been a member of North Harbour Water Polo as of age 10, so that makes currently 16 years and running. I first knew that I wanted to play water polo from actually swimming, and I took the opportunity wherever possible to watch the water polo going on in the other pool when I was training. My first team that I ever played for was the North Harbour under 14 B team. I never had the chance to play flipper ball. I've played for every age group water polo team that Harbour had to offer when I was able to, and I've also played for the New Zealand schoolboys. We won the Trans-Tasman series against Australia. And I've also played for both the New Zealand national men's team as their starting centre back, and also I was the starting centre back for the Irish national men's team. My first team that I played for, the under 14 B team, coached by Nick Grieve, who is our club captain. I also have had the chance since then to play and win a national championship with the same guy who coached me close to 14 years ago. One of the best things about North Harbour, I know it might not seem like it at the time, but your coaches really do want the best for you, and they really want to make sure that you are succeeding with everything you do in water polo. The other great thing that I've learned about North Harbour is that I've been able to make lifelong friends. Some of my best friends are the people who I play water polo with. Some of them I've known for 20 plus years, and we started playing water polo in the same pool and the exact same training. So when I first started playing water polo, I wasn't the biggest, I wasn't the fastest, I wasn't the strongest, and I definitely wasn't the fittest. I was about a 5 foot kid who looked more like a pink stress ball than he did an athlete. I went through lots of years where I was overlooked for teams. I thought I should have been in the under 16 A team along with all my other mates who had made that team, and the same group of mates who I made the under 14 A team with, and I didn't make the team, and I was in the B team for 2 years in a row. After that, I was actually ready to walk away from the sport, and thankfully my mum told me she hadn't poured countless hours of getting up early to take me to swimming and every other training just so that she could watch me turn away because I had a minor setback. And I think that's the biggest thing that I can tell any young player who's playing. When you have a minor setback and you're 15 years old and you didn't make an A team and you thought you should have, that may seem like the biggest thing in the world at the time, but it really isn't. I've been lucky enough to play for New Zealand. My first ever trial for a New Zealand team was when I was in 7th form. I made that team, but it wasn't because I was the biggest or I was the strongest or I was the most talented. It's because 4 years prior, when I was going to quit and not play water polo anymore, my mum said to me, "You're not going to quit, and you're going to work hard, and you're going to learn from this experience." Water polo is a really, really tough sport. It's not a sport that you play and play well without putting in some serious hard yards. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to play for all these great teams and win national championships and stuff like that if I hadn't put the yards in. And I can't remember the number of times that I turned up to swimming and I didn't want to be there. And I turned up to the pool by myself and I did a leg set by myself. And I asked my coaches for more information about what I need to do to improve. And I kept working and I kept working and I kept working to make sure that when I got into the pool, I wasn't that person who people saw as a weakness who they could exploit. If you really want to stick with something, it's worth putting in the effort, and swimming and turning up to trainings on time and listening to your coaches and doing everything they say is going to help you down the road. There's actually a life within Harbour outside of water polo as well. So once you decide you want to hang up your speedos and hand in your cap, there's still so many options to get involved, whether it's through the committee, through fundraising, through social water polo, there's just, it's a great family atmosphere, and it's something that I'm never ever going to forget. And as long as I can physically walk into a pool, I'm going to be around water polo in some way, shape, or form, thanks to Harbour.